Welcome back to my 5 favorite people. Hope you guys are doing amazing. I'm super excited to give you guys a portfolio update. But first, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. It doesn't hurt you and it definitely helps me. Let's jump straight into the video. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen with you guys. Go ahead and get my face out the way. Now, it's been pretty good. You know, the market is marketing. Right now, we are currently sitting at $6,149.36. Today, we are up $73. Market is definitely closed now. Let's give a little portfolio update because I have a couple questions you guys can probably help me with. On the 1 week, we are down less than 1%, $59 right here. 1 month, we are down less than 1%. Now, my portfolio is a little confusing for me right now. Now, it's my first time using Robinhood. I'm used to Charles Schwab. So you guys can probably actually help me with this. What I did was I did use margin. You guys saw in the previous video, I used margin. You guys can see there is that margin used right there, $3,700. But what I'm a little confused about is it's not the margin. I'm going to go over here and I want you guys to see, I'm pretty sure it's transfers. I want you guys to see I have some deposits that are pending, but like I don't. Okay, not these. How do I go? Is it investing? I have some deposits that are pending and like they're not showing up just yet. How do I check? Right here. Okay, so it says instant deposits, 5,000. So I understand that I received the 5,000, but then I have right here total pending deposits, the 8,650. So that's, what is that, $3,650 that is the pending right now. And I understand we do have the 5 trading days or 5 business days until the deposits gets, completely put into my account. But what I guess I didn't understand was that does it not reflect on here, because this should be at about $9,000, and then you guys know with the margin it should be around $12,000 to $13,000. But I'm guessing that once the money gets fully deposited, that's when it will reflect, and then that'll actually cover that actual margin cost right there, because it is the $3,650. So it'll only be like $100 left on the actual margin. But I just want to make sure that I'm actually, I'm saying that correctly. Is that correct? Once it actually deposits into the account, that's when it will be reflected to my balance and then can be used to pay off the margin and stuff like that. If that's correct, please let me know. So let's hop into the dividends. You guys know, you see all these little pluses right here. We actually received some nice little dividends holding in. So first, we're going to talk about the ULTY position that we are in. You guys can see we actually got some dividends that came in from ULTY. But the thing is that the ULTY dividends that were actually ran were not the actual full 1.4 thousand shares that we had. You guys can see we actually had the we had the dividends come in right here. $64.36 came in from dividends, but this was from only holding 715 shares. So that is half of what we would have received if we actually had our full amount. So we would have received, what is that, about $130 if we had the actual amount, coming out about 9 cents per share. So total amount came to $64. But that is the dividend payment from ULTY. This is going to get reinvested. We do have drip on every single actually one of our ETFs, so you guys can definitely check that. But you guys can see here the market buy that's coming in. It's going to reinvest that actual amount that came in. So our ULTY position is down a little bit less than 2%, down $157. Market value sitting at about $8,000. Everything's looking pretty good on that end. Let's go ahead and head on over to some of these other dividend paying ETFs that we did receive some pretty nice dividends from. Nothing too crazy. You guys know the portfolio still sitting under about $10,000, so nothing too crazy. We did get one from YieldMax. You guys know we are holding about 80 shares of YieldMax. I think this came out to $8, I'm pretty sure. We are down less than 0.5%. Only $4, nothing too crazy. Average cost right here is $12.58. It's sitting at $12.52, about $1,000 into the actual, full-on holdings. And then we also have right here, it came out at $8.78, holding 80 shares. So this was the full amount. Came out to 10 cents per share for the actual dividend announcement. Looked pretty good. Came out to $8. There was that one. Nothing too crazy. Those are pretty much my biggest actual dividends that came in. And I have some smaller ones. We can go down to the actual history so you guys can actually check. We can see what the actual dividends were, because other ones were like a lot smaller, like the JEPQ, different things like that. Reality income. So we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna change it to dividends over here, so you guys can see. Search that. Okay, so here is this right here. September 15th, we had the dividend coming in. It was only 5 cents, nothing too crazy. 7 cents, 7 cents, 8 cents right here, 64 cents. We had the 51 cents coming in from TSLA. You guys can see And then we had 8 cents reinvested, different thing like that. So pretty nice amount of dividends coming in. But the main thing is that I'll update you guys to show that, portfolio, there is still about $3,000 that is pending to get deposited into the account. And once we do, we're going to be investing that back in. We also, I don't know if I showed you guys, but we did get into NVDY position. Right here, you guys can see we're down less than a percentage, but we are in this as well. I don't know if I showed that in the previous video. But that is pretty much the portfolio update. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Hope you guys, you guys are holding a good amount. Now, the ULTY dividends were a little bit lower than what we are used to. It was lower than the 10 cents, the 11 cents. It's in the 9 cents range. So hopefully this next week it does pick back up. I know a lot of people love to harp on the actual NAV and the erosion, stuff like that. Look, I understand. I'm new to this. I'm still, I'm just trying to find a way. I'm trying to learn different things. I'm gonna try things out, and I'm gonna see for myself if it's good or bad for me. But hopefully, you guys, your portfolio is looking great. We are in a nice upturn bull market right now. Interest rates should be getting cut here in about a week and a half. Promises. I think it's like a 98% that Jerome Powell cuts rates. Probably going to be 25 basis points. I do not think it's going to be 50 because that's back when we had the COVID-19. And yeah, I don't think we're getting 50 basis points. But if we get 50, you guys know I will be making a video the same hour that is dropped. So yeah. Until then, I hope you guys have a great, amazing day. And like I said, hopefully our portfolios stay in the green this week. I'm tired of the up and down. Let's get some green going on. Also, last thing, let's check SPY. Let's see how our portfolio is comparing to SPY. I think we're down, less than a percentage right now. So let's see how SPY is comparing. I think SPY is up 2%. I don't know. SPY's down as well. SPY's down. SPY's up. SPY's up 0.18%. So we're not too far down. But like I said, hopefully you guys have a great, amazing day, and I will be back with a great update here tomorrow. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button if you like content like this. Make sure you share with your friends because we got to grow the channel so that I can keep making more videos. Take care, you guys, and I will catch you guys here pretty soon.